Coco! Kokomo! Hi everybody, we're back just chilling in the yard with the puppies. Hi Choo-Choos! What you got? What do you got? What's this? Hi Lisa, we're just chilling with the puppies. I just got home from work, so we have puppy playtime. Go get it! Oh no! Thanks. Cocos! What are you doing? So we just sit here and chat about whatever. How's your day? Where you're from? Do you have dogs? Love to hear about it. Yes, they are cute. They're my good kids. My fur kids are my good kids. My human kids are grown and sometimes not so good. Hi, Ultimate. Oh, cat. I like cats too, but people in my family are allergic, so we do not have cats. Oh, there's a spider. I do not want... Look at... Can you see it? Ooh, no spider. Yucky! We're moving out of the way of the spider, guys. Hi, how are you? Where are you from? Do you have pets? This is Chewy. He'll be 3 in August. And this is our little baby Coco. Yes, they're both Shih Tzus. And Coco will be 5 months old August 7th. And it's a little hot right now, so they're not running around as crazy as they usually do. Usually they're WrestleMania and playing soccer and running around like nuts when I get home. Even though they do it during the day a lot, but... Coco. Ireland. I like goldfish. I used to have a fish tank. Hi, Rach. Well, where have you been, Rachel? I've been here, so I haven't seen you, but I'm glad to see you. What's been going on? What's new? I hope you've been enjoying your summer. These are both Shih Tzus, or Shih Tzus, as I guess they're supposed to be pronounced. Choo-Choos, he's being lazy today and grumpy. He didn't even want to come. Yeah, I love them. You're in Sheboygan? Are you on vacation? That sounds nice, Rachel. I've never been up north. I know it's really pretty. Chewy is being grumpy with me today. Oh, that would break my heart. And when I came home today, he was hiding under the bed and didn't want to come out. So me and Coco came out, and he only came out when Coco cried because he's protective of his little sister. And they are brother and sister. They have the same father. I don't know. He's just, you know, he's like, it's hot, I'm crabby. Yeah, he gets in a mood sometimes. But Coco cried and he came out to see if she was okay. Oh, beautiful. Take some pictures and post them for me. I want to go to Mackinac one day. I just want to walk across the porch of the big hotel. That's it. And then there's that, I think the lake you're on has that canal, that water crossed through it, right? There's like a 42 miles of like river, and there's like 2 lakes, and you go through like locks. I'd love to take my boat and do that one day too. Yeah, it's pretty nice here today too. It's not as hot as it was. It's still warm, but not as hot. And Coco is getting some teeth, so she's chewing on everything. Chewing. And she was playing in the water. As you can tell, her face is all wet. Are you playing in that water? I have a container over there with water. I had to get a container, not a bowl, because my dogs like to sit in the water and play in it. And she'll go in there and go crazy. Let's see, she might do that. Oh. Are you going to go in there again? Are you going to go in there again? See, Chewy's in there. Chewy's in there? Are you going to get it? What are they doing? See, there she goes, right in it. A baby pool was too, the sides were too high on a baby pool, so I couldn't get a baby pool. So we just got this little Tupperware container. Because she couldn't get in and out. Oh, there's a spider in there already. Oh, I got it. Yeah, she couldn't get in and out over the sides of the baby pool, you know, even though you think it's little too high for even a grown Shih Tzu to get in and out, so it's big enough for one of them to lay down in if they want to get wet. That's all they need. They're not swimmers, they just like to cool off. What are you doing in there? Are you playing? Coco has not been out yet. She has just finished her last set of shots. So this weekend will be her first walk outside of the backyard. And then Chewy, yes, he has been on it. I have to see if her life jacket fits her yet. Because we bought a life jacket, but we bought it for, you know, for it to last, and so it's still big on her. I have to see if it fits. If you're big enough for the life jacket. Yeah, but it gets really hot. I have to wait till it's not super hot, or if we go out at night or something. Because they're not really like water dogs. They just like going for the ride. What's going on, Chew? I want to go sit on the other side, though, because the sun, I don't like sitting in the sun. I want to go sit under the tree. Oh, man. You hit like mid-40s, and getting up off the ground hurts your knees a little more. A little more. There we go. Oh, much nicer in the shade. Watch Coco playing in the water. There we go. She'll stick her whole face under there, and you can see it like up against the edge. It's hilarious. Yeah, she'll just sit in there splashing in the water. She loves it. And I didn't want her to be afraid of the water, because when we go for walks, when we go to the lake, first thing he does is like lay down in the water, so I wanted her to do it too. And she is definitely not afraid of water. She loves it. She's trying to catch some, like probably the wave. Oh no, there's like a teeny piece of mulch floating around in there that came off her foot. She's trying to catch it. Coco, did you get it? What's she doing in there? Chewy, what's she doing? Is she crazy? Oh, thanks. Chewy, is she silly? What's she doing? I don't know what she's doing. He's just watching her thinking like, oh, that silly kid. Right? Oh, that silly kid. Well, here she comes, sopping wet. Hey. Oh, no! Coco, what are you doing, you coconut? Cleaning your face now on the dirty grass? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Let's get all dirty. Love it. Ah. It's a little warm. Normally they're running around like crazy. They might play here in a little bit. I don't know. We'll have to see. They're usually a lot more entertaining by wrestling with each other and running around at top speed, or playing soccer with the balls. Are you tired today, Chewy? Huh? Did those kids keep you up last night? Okay, that's fine. Go watch your daughter. Enjoy your vacation. Cha-chows. My youngest son just turned 21 at midnight last night. Today is my youngest son's birthday. And so him and a couple friends were having a good time in the living room, I think, until who knows what time. And I think Chewy was out there hanging with them. So I think he didn't get to... Yeah, thanks. I don't think he got a lot of sleep, and he's like grumpy and tired today. Coco, on the other hand, was in her crate sleeping because she's still in a crate until she gets a little bigger. There, she wants to play now. She's like, okay, I'm gonna get you. There they go. Oh, don't. Oh my goodness. Taking bets. Who's gonna win? They do this all day. It's hilarious. I just could sit here and watch them. And I come home and they have like a big basket of stuffed animals. And I come home and they're like all over the house. So I know they were just having fun while I was gone. And Chewy's a good big brother. He just lets her jump on him and she'll chew on his ear. Ah, my favorite dogs. They're so sweet. Oh, there they go, running like crazy. Play some tag. Yes, you guys are best buddies, huh? I know. She's like, okay, you're gonna chew on my ear. But he's the boss. He lets her know when it's enough. She crawls right under him. Oh, let's fight over a stick. Okay, who's gonna win? You see, he'll give it to her. You're so sweet, Chewy. You're nice. You're a nice boy. Watch, she's gonna try to carry this big stick. Oh, did you just break off a piece? Did you break? Oh, you got a Coco piece, and now Chewy can have the other one. How about that? Come here, what you got? Coco, what do you got? What does she have, Chewy? What did Coco get? Do you have a nasty twig from the tree? Don't eat it. You can have the big part, not the small part, because I don't want you to eat it. Sorry. I don't want you to eat it. Do you want this? Do you want this? Ready? Okay. Oh! Kokomo! Come here and roll it to me. Are you going to roll it? Choo-choo, roll the ball to mommy. Roll it. See if he'll do it for you guys. It's the neatest trick ever. Roll it. Roll it to me. Come here, roll it. What if I roll it to you? He usually rolls it back. He's very crabby today. Roll it to me. Roll it. No, you're not going to do it. You're crabby. You are a crabinator today. You're a crabinator. You're so crabby. So crabby. Yeah. She's like, I got it. I'll take it. Anyway, so what's everybody else doing today? I just got home from my nanny job, and I got to come home early today, which is always nice. So I have some time to sit out and give my dog some attention before I go in and figure out what we're going to have for dinner for my son's birthday. We're probably going to go to some bar and get bar food and let him order a drink or two. Or 3. We'll see. We'll see how he's feeling. I haven't seen him yet today because he was still sleeping when I left this morning. Those are my toes. Coco. Oh. I'm trying to film you guys, so don't be right on me. Let's see if it... Hey, just in case he's watching. Chewy, you want to say hi to Rocky? Where's Rocky? Oh, see, did you see that? Rocky's my sister's dog. Say hi, Rocky. Where's Rocky go? Is Rocky here, Chewy? No? She's trying to get your toy. No, what's she doing? You're cleaning his ear? Are you licking his ear? Oh. Oh, she's cleaning his ear. I guess it feels good he's letting her do it. I don't know. That's crazy. Doesn't it feel good? It's silly. Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Alice. Do you have pets? This is Coco. She's almost 5 months old. And this is Chewy. He's almost 3. They're my good kids. What you doing? What you doing? She's afraid she's gonna miss out on something. Oh my goodness. Coco's. Where they go? Where they go? There they are. Rest for 5 minutes, play for 5 minutes. And Chewy's doing lazy play. No? Are you grumpy? You up late with those kids? Goodness. Alright. Oh, big stick. They're like, they're totally like human kids. They're gonna fight over the same toy or the same stick. Here, she's like, I got it. Na 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 nui, I got it. Yeah, it's like it's bigger than her. Did you win, Coco? Did you win? Oh. Did you win, Coco? I don't know. Thanks. I think Coco won. She's getting teeth, so she'll chew on absolutely anything. I don't think that tastes really good. Does that taste good? Hi. How are you, Barbara? Some are little monsters. Just laying in the backyard with them. And Coco found a stick that's bigger than her. And she's just gonna chew on it for a minute. Yeah. And Chewy over there, Chewy is being grumpy today. I don't think he got good sleep last night. Yeah, I'm talking about you. These are Shih Tzus. And their brother and sister, they have the same dad. Hi, Charlie. Don't eat it. You can chew, don't eat. Thank you. So they were playing, but it's kind of warm here. Hi. It's not really warm. It's humid, I'm going to say. It's not warm, because I don't mind when it's warm. It's just humid. Humid to the point of, like, you could feel the air. It's pretty humid. So everybody's being lazy and a little grumpy. Oh, you're wonderful. Well, the group is great. And then, like, the art block, just contact Dr. Craze when you're ready to do it and let him know, and he'll set you up with a time slot. Whatever works good for you. We do it every week, so no worries. You can show your paint, your art, you know, draw something, paint something. It'll inspire you to get back there. We'll give you a reason to create, Barb. You're very talented. No, it's the same thing. The art block is just a show that the LDCC group does on Saturday. So almost everybody who's in the art block is one of our members, and then our members just volunteer to fill a time spot on Saturday. So it's kind of like in addition to it. Oh, don't worry. Questions are great. It's worse when people don't ask questions and then just don't participate because they don't think they know. I mean, we don't have a lot of rules. You can participate as much as you want or as little as you want. But just like anything, the more you participate, the more you'll get out of it. Because people will know you, and then they'll follow you, so you'll gain followers, and then you'll kind of know other people. And when you see their art, yeah. And then you'll see their art and be inspired, or maybe try a different medium or a different style because you see something. I've done that myself. And you'll meet a lot of other, like the business questions you had. We have some professional people, and that's what they do. And so, people will come out, and it's a little quieter. Hi, Shanu. It's a little quieter right now, because it's summer and people are busy, But you already know a lot of our members, to be honest. I've seen a lot of our members in your scopes, Barb. So that's okay. That's what I'm saying. You're so busy right now, and that's fine. That's like you can get on and look at art. You can click on it and say, hey, I like it, or you can comment, and you can scope, and if you want to do the art block, all you have to do is ask Cray, say, hey, I'm interested in doing the art block. What time slots are available? The best time if you want to pick, thank you. Barb, the tip is the best time if you want to pick your time slot is to hit him up on Sunday morning and say, next Saturday, I'll do XYZ time. So, oh, okay. Hi, Charlie's sister. And then he'll hook you up with a time that works for you. And the art block's cool because people will follow from one scope to the other, and so it kind of gets the ball rolling, and use the hashtag art block and people will find you. So it helps gain followers, and you can promote all your websites and whatever you want. Yeah, there you go. So, social media is the way to do it. I have only been really kind of trying to work on it since April, so I'm still gaining my name and putting myself out there. And so that's what you just have to do. And you'll see a lot of that throughout the website and social media. I think Periscope's a big one because people can get to know you, and a lot of people buy art emotionally. So if they like you, they'll buy your art because they like you, not only your art. And so it helps having people get to know you. And then like Instagram is a great place to have a digital portfolio. And your contact people can like direct message you, and then you could just communicate with them and come to terms on whatever you're doing. So you just have to, the big key is your profile. Have links to your page and your profile. Let people know that you're selling what you're painting, and then just paint, and post it out there. Well, yeah, you can sell on IG privately. What it would be is somebody would direct message you and say, hey, I'm interested in buying this, or can you do a picture for me, blah, blah, blah. And then you just communicate that to them through email or direct message. And then most people like to pay through PayPal. So that would be the next thing to look up, is having a PayPal account connected to your bank account. So people could just send you money right through PayPal right into your bank account. And then when you see it's in there, then, you release the painting. Or a lot of people do half down and half when it's finished if they're doing a custom thing. And that's, and then you ship it. And you can add shipping and whatever. So that's how the selling on IG works. Yep. And then do it, if you do PayPal, you have people send you a PayPal, like family or friends, and then you don't pay the PayPal surcharge. Sorry, PayPal, that's a secret. But if they send it to you, don't if you don't do it official business-wise, depending on, how much you sell. If you start, okay, so there's like business stuff, and you can like do invoices on PayPal. And you could keep track of what you sold and blah, blah, blah for like your finances for taxes and everything. But you only really need to do that if you start selling like thousands of dollars of it. You know, if you turn into Karen Orr, then that's when you do that. I mean, if you're selling one thing a month or a couple a month here or there at first, just do it through family and friends, and you don't have to pay the 3%. Because when you do the invoices, PayPal will take a 3% plus 33 cents or something like that per dollar. I don't know, it's something weird. It's on there. But see, you'll get all that kind of info. All you have to do is ask. And you have the right thing. You just ask people, and now you have a connection with a bunch of people who do that. Oh, see? There you go. That would be sweetness. Yeah, I get a lot of info from YouTube and Google too. Like I was saying, Google care of your art or how to transport large oil paintings or something. I do too. I mean, it's possible. You never know, right? It's possible. Like I said, that's my plan. I'm trying to work on it. I put it off my whole life. I didn't do any art for like 20 years. And I said, you know what? Now's my time. I'm not getting any younger. And the girl I'm babysitting is going to be starting to go to preschool and then kindergarten. And I really don't want to go and be like a greeter at Walmart. Oh, great. If your daughter's artistic, you should tell her to find our group. Look up Little Deb's Creative Crew, LILDEBS Creative Crew. That's fine. We have all ages. She would learn a lot on there if you want to join with her or help guide her. Or best yet, have her watch some art scopes with you. You can search here on Periscope. You can search hashtag LDCC or hashtag ArtBlock. Yeah, and you can see a lot of our artists, and she'll just expose her to art. You know, she's artistic. Let her draw. Encourage it. Buy her papers and pencils. The only other time I cried when I was a kid and I got like a set of colored pencils, you know. Okay, Barb, I'll see you around in the digital world. Anyway, so just encourage it and, you know, let her dream a little bit. You never know. There's possibilities out there, and if anything, it's great therapy and relaxation, and just being able to bring something through and being creative is wonderful. So we need people to encourage it more and rediscover the importance of art and beauty in our lives. I don't think it's appreciated enough. And I know I'm biased because, you know, I'd love people to appreciate it. But that's what I would do. And then the other place I would start her with, go to online, and they have paid classes, but a lot of the lessons are free. Go to DrawSpace, one word, drawspace.com. And right on there, she can take lessons that have step-by-step instructions all the way from beginner to advanced. And you can either print them out on sheets and she can follow them, or you just read the directions online or whatever. But if you get a good set of art pencils, get a good set of art pencils. Don't let her draw with a number 2 pencil that she does her homework with. They're not expensive. Go to a Michael's or Blex or you know, some sort of semi-art store or hobby store. Get a decent little, it doesn't have to be big, get a decent sketch pad. There you go, right. Get a decent sketch pad. It doesn't have to be big, but at least like a 5x7-ish or something, you know, 4x6. And then get a decent set, a basic set of pencils, graphite pencils, and a kneaded eraser and a sharpener. And that's all you need to get started to really practice, because drawing is the basis for any art. And it doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be realistic. It's more important about expression and shape and form and like shading. And yeah, and so I mean, pencils are going to be $8-9 for about 7 or 8 of them. So they're about $1 each. Not too bad. A sketchbook is probably going to be under $10, depending. I mean, you don't have to get a great quality paper because she's just practicing, but don't get like the newsprint paper. Though a good artist can draw on anything. But if you buy her something a little special or a little art journal, yeah, see, you get her something real special. She'll be like, oh, look, they're encouraging me, and it makes it special. She has a special place, and she can take her pencils. If they're in a little case, that's even better. She can take her pencils or whatever and have a little time and draw or practice. And there's numerous things on YouTube, and like I said, the drawspace.com will teach a lot of basic techniques, and a lot of our scopers also talk about what they're doing as they scope. So they'll, you know, just indulge her interest. Yeah, there you go. Right, you just indulge her interest, though. You know, take a special trip and visit an art museum. You know, I mean, go look, you know, at nature. Go out in nature and look up close. Like, I'll go out and I'll say, oh, look at this. Look at these lines and this little leaf on the ground, you know. Something simple. A flower petal or a bug. I mean, just little things. And you start small. Shape, and then form, and then details. That's how you create art. Start with a basic shape. Everything's a basic shape. Then you go into form to make it look more three-dimensional. And then after you do that, you start worrying about the details. And then that just depends on how much detailed or how realistic you want something to look. And there's no bad art. It's all good art. And then the other tip I would say, her being 10 years old, and I've done this with my nieces, is if she does a whole piece of art and brings it to you, get a nice little frame. Yeah, get a nice little frame and hang it on the wall, or get a frame that you can change her art in and out of, because any young person, if you take her art and put it in a special place in the house and show it off and say this is worthy of being put in a frame and hanging on the wall or being a gift for a grandparent, aunt, uncle, whatever, yeah, it makes you feel like, wow, this isn't just a piece of paper being put in a book, or, you know, somebody saying, oh yeah, you did good, pat on the head. No, they really liked it. It's in a frame. They're hanging it on the wall. So, and you can take it and change it out when she does something new. It doesn't have to stay the same picture forever. Even like hanging it on the refrigerator, I used to always make like a magnetic, get a frame, a magnetic frame, and don't just stick it with a big old, I visited such and such place magnet, you know. Get a nice little frame that's a magnet and put it in the frame on the fridge. Make it, show it off. And you'd be surprised how that bit of confidence will have her value her art more too, which then in turn just makes you want to practice more. Yeah, it then in turn makes you want to practice more and do more of it, because somebody actually appreciated what you did and said, hey, this is good and worthy, and I liked it. And so then that makes you go off and do some more. And it's all about exploring at her age too. It's about exploring all different types of art, different styles, playing around with mediums, and there's cheap versions. I mean, you could go get a Crayola tin of watercolors and a 10-cent brush. You know, it doesn't have to be great at that level, because you just play around with it. And if you say, hey, here's a website that you could go on, or hey, I printed off these instructions for lessons for you, or let's look at it together. There you go. Because I know I wouldn't exactly want her to be searching online by herself, but if you've had, you know, a little bit of time once a week and you guys sat down and did something, or maybe even tried art together, that would be an awesome thing. Yeah. You could say, hey, let's go look online for a drawing lesson, Or, you know, let's go see what you know, ask her what she would be interested in doing. You know, once she starts drawing, she might say, oh, I'd like to try to play around with clay, or I want to do a watercolor, or what about acrylics? Which you could use little craft paints for acrylics. It doesn't have to be, you know, it doesn't have to be huge. And that would be nice. It would be a nice time to sit down and do something, you know, once a week, once every other week, whatever. And it would encourage her creativity. And I'll tell you that nobody else in my family was arty. I was the only one that was arty. But my parents would always buy me the art stuff. And the better I got, the more expensive art stuff I got out. And yeah, it would just go from there. And it encouraged me to draw in whatever I was interested in. Oh, you like flowers? You think that's pretty? Let's, you know, take a picture of it. Take a picture when you're out. And then you look at the pictures and you can use them as reference. It's simple. Please keep me updated now. I love encouraging young people to do art. All right. Yeah. Keep in touch, or tell Charlie to tell me how's it going, because I love encouraging the new generation to create. All right, so that was my husband calling, so I better end the scope and call him back. So I'm going to scope down here and call my husband. We're probably getting ready to figure out where we're going to take my son tonight for his 21st birthday, because today he turned 21. My youngest is 21. Oh, I'm so old. Okay, great. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Good luck with your daughter. I love art. Oh, it won't stop.